the white. All Army dressed in the black uniforms with the white trim and the yellow numerals. Lauren Postel will take the jump. She'll be opposed by Kiana Delavera, and Delavera wins the tip. We're underway. Jayla Harris from Tennessee Tech. She went to school there. Now a three is good from the corner. That's Taylor Alton. Ten-minute quarters, very much like you'd see at the WNBA level. 5 fouls per team in a quarter before foul shots. Many of the same rules that you see in the WNBA and college basketball. A jump. April Cromartie got the hand in there defensively for the All-Army women's basketball team. And the alternate possession will keep it here. 8 seconds on the shot clock for the Reign. The safety valve is Brittany Harinko. Sizes up her defender one-on-one. Inside for Walker, a step back. That one just grazes the front rim. Harris, and now they'll try it from the other wing, and it's good. Another Harris assist off for Taylor Alton. Nothing but net. And it's 6-0 All-Army. 30-second timeout called by the Philadelphia Reign. For those of you who are just tuning into your first Philadelphia Reign broadcast, welcome. And this is a team that you're going to see around the community here in Philadelphia. Yes, basketball, a very big focus in the WBDA and bringing a winner here to Philadelphia. But in addition, a very community-organized and oriented team. You're going to see them out at events. They work through the mayor's office, working on a lot of projects locally and trying to inspire some of the young women in Philadelphia that are, whether they are or are not considering basketball at the next level, role models to have in this community. That floater won't go from Harinko. And back the other way comes Danita Adams. Inside they go. Good ball movement. Turning and firing. Kiana Delavera. Delavera by way of Delaware State University in college. A homecoming of sorts for her. .12 to shoot. They'll fire a three. Harinko no good. The lid's still on thus far for the Philadelphia Reign, trailing 8-0. This is Jayla Harris, defended by Vanessa Neal. Harris looks inside. Good hands in there by Walker. It'll stay here, but the shot clock is at 4. Coach Myers calling for a stack on the other side. Can create confusion against the man-to-man defense. Head fake got to the foul line. A bit too strong, and a strong box out there by Lauren Postel. Harinko all the way to the 10, the lefty finish. Took some contact as well, and the Reign are on the board. Reign back in the man-to-man, dressed in the home white uniforms. Adams hands off for Alton, and they'll run the weave. This is Jayla Harris pulling up just north of the elbow, and that one's good. Now they're going to let Vanessa Neal run the point. Well defended there, but Harinko able to square him free. She has the basketball now. Harinko on the drive. Good kick to the outside. Neal a tray. In and out, no good. Brought down by Danita Adams. Adams, without a ton of numbers, will bring it up. And no, then she decides to make an ill-advised pass. Good steal there by Harinko. Neal in transition, puts it up. They're going to wave off the shot. The foul came on the floor, and it'll go against Jayla Harris. Kiana Delavera was in the neighborhood as well, and Delavera actually the one going to be the culprit for that foul. She's got her hands to the sky, asking the referee. And now Delavera is actually going to get her wish, so they're going to change it to Taylor Alton, number 15. Alton has 6 early on with 2 trays. It's her first personal. A 3 from the wing. Off the front rim, no. Great rebound there inside by Allison Lewis. They'll reset with 22. Walker spins to the baseline away from trouble. And they'll reset with Neal. 6:46 to play, opening quarter. Lewis will try a 3. No good. That's Mercedes Walker, I should say, from the University of Pittsburgh. Now here in Philadelphia on this side of the Keystone State. High off the window, and it'll fall for Danita Adams, just bulldozing her way down in transition. Didn't have a ton of numbers, but nonetheless able to finish. Brittany Harinko makes one miss. Now dishes back off for Mercedes Walker. Given the shot, elects not to shoot it. Neal pulls up, foot on the line. It's good. A long 2 for Vanessa Neal. And the Reign have their second bucket. They trail 12-4. What a finish there inside. Jayla Harris shouldered some contact, wasn't a foul call, but the hesitation dribble got Vanessa Neal on her heels. She was able to finish high off that window. Now a deep 3, Harinko no good, and the box out corralled now by Womack. Not quite strong enough on that 3-point look. 5:26 to play, Harinko. And she's fouled as she went into her shooting motion. This should be 2 at the line. And the foul will go against number 30, Danita Adams. Surprised to see this coming from baseline out of bounds. I'd say almost certainly was going up into her shooting motion, but they do call that foul on the floor. And a moving screen called against Mercedes Walker, a turnover by the Reign.
This will be U.S. Army basketball.
All Army will run the weave again. They've done this a couple times. Back into the hands of number 4, Jayla Harris, who can't hit the 3. The defense for the Reign has tightened up in the recent minutes here. Harinko is good. Silky as she goes behind the back. Style points on that one as she puts it along 2 and a near steal. 4:51 to play, first quarter. Harris feeds it inside. Here's April Cromartie. Patience there. She was looking for Alton coming off her screen. Now the handoff does get to Alton. Extra pass, Harris. Inside they go. And what a finish. Right at the end of the shot clock. April Cromartie off the feed from Jayla Harris. Harinko has that look like she wants to take it into her own hands here. Here's a step back. And hits it again. Doesn't draw any iron. That one, a sweet stroke. Out of DePaul University in Chicago. A very good women's basketball program at the Division I level. The Reign will come back the other way after the air ball from Cromartie. Good look for Neal. Neal got one defender in the air, had trouble getting it off to Lewis, but now inside, muscling up a bit too strong from Aisha Baker. This is the sharpshooter here. Instead they go inside, backing down, putting it up and good. Kiana De Oliveira. .3:13 to play. Harinko steps back, it's just blocked. Here comes Army the other way, passes ahead, foot race for it. Adams off the glass and good. So Adams got the block, and she's rewarded on the other end with the feed up the floor and a strong finish. 2:48 to play, 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Lewis on the baseline. Drives against the defender, backs up. Now they got to get a shot up. Neal's got to be her, the runner. Back iron, no. And Cromartie came down with it. Jayla Harris gets to the elbow. A hesitation dribble comes baseline. Able to get out of trouble. Here's a three from the corner. Count it. Danita Adams. And it's all Army so far. 15-point lead with 2:12 to play. Mercedes Walker inside, just a bit too strong. That's a good look, though, a high-quality look on that turnaround from the baseline. Top of the key three, no good. Horinko, a really good box out. And it was Baker coming down with a rebound. Now Horinko drives to the hole. She's taken down. Foul is going to be called. It should go against Taylor Alton, I believe. Danita Adams was also in the area, but it is, in fact, going to go against Taylor Alton. Timeout on the floor, 1:45 to play here from Chestnut Hill College. It's the Philadelphia Rain against the All-Army women's basketball team. And All-Army leads 23-8. You're watching us live here on Facebook Live. Bob Long, your play-by-play announcer for this game and all the other home games this year for the Philadelphia Rain. And wherever and however you might be watching us this afternoon, thank you for making us part of your Sunday. Tamika Milburn, the visionary here for the Philadelphia Rain and the owner of the team. It's not her first foray. The Atlanta Monarchs, referred to as a sister team to the Philadelphia Rain, because they're also part of the WBDA. And they're also owned by, as we mentioned, Tamika Milburn. So it's tremendous to see that model that's worked in Atlanta to be brought up here to Philadelphia and to manifest itself in the form of this team. Here's the drive, looking all the way into the lane. Lefty finish is good for Lauren Postel. And a travel is called. Radiance Felton took the extra step. And trailing 23-10, an opportunity here in the final 90 seconds to get something going. A foul is going to be called against number 22, Kiera White. Team's third team foul against All-Army. And across the timeline they go. Great look from Postel inside. And Aisha Baker puts it in. And that's just tremendous offense. Committing a second defender with the dribble drive and finding the open teammate on the weak side block. Here's a corner three. That one's good. Danita Adams tickles the twine. And it's 26-12. That's a big answer from All-Army. Offensive foul called. Lauren Postel runs right through the defender, tried to move the defender with her eyes and the fake pass. Defender was not having it. A great play by Adams to stand in and take the charge. About an 18-second differential between game and shot clock here in the final stages of the first quarter. Nearly a steal. Ball is still loose. All-Army's going to come up with it, and then it's immediately stolen. Here's Allison Lewis the other way. Lewis, a hesitation dribble all the way to the hoop, and she's fouled going into her shooting motion. Lewis out of the University of Delaware will shoot 2 at the line. Shot clock is turned off. One of 2. Rebound corralled there by April Cromartie. Army doesn't need to move at all. It seems as if Shamara Daigle is interested in moving quickly, and she's going to get a foul called. As a result, 10.7 to play. The foul goes against Brittany Harinko. Eight to shoot. Aquasia Anderson. Inside they go, and a foul is called on the turnaround. Lauren Postel took a piece of the wrist of April Cromartie. She'll shoot 2 at the line. Cromartie hits them both. A little less than 3 to shoot. Here's Harinko launching. Don't think she got it off. And that's the end of the first quarter. All Army 28, Philadelphia Reign 13. You are watching the Philadelphia Reign official broadcast on Facebook Live. We'll be here for every home game this year. And this, as we mentioned, an exhibition game between Philadelphia Reign of the WBDA and the All-Army women's basketball team. Every one of these players on the All-Army women's basketball team are in active duty, whether guard or reserve. Within the armed forces, they're here representing the Army. So this is all part of it's about a month-long tryout, and we were talking to the head coach, Mike Myers, about it, who also is a member of the armed forces. And it's a very interesting process where folks kind of submit their credentials, their high school, their college playing experience, of course their interest in playing on this team. And then about 18 of them are selected, and they go through this month-long process where they'll play a couple games and then cut a few players, play a few more games, cut a few more players. Here we are. This All-Army team is down to 14 players, and they need to get to 12. And they'll be in the Armed Forces tournament in Florida in June. And so some big decisions for Coach Myers and his All-Army team. Of course, tonight, it's going to be a big part of it. This is actually the last game before those cuts are made. And of course, those Armed Forces tournaments are fantastic, but a real goal for some of the top-level players on these teams are to be picked to the All-Armed Forces team, which will then represent the United States as a whole across the different branches of the military at the World Games in China. A quick turnover will give it to the Reign. We want to pull back some of this momentum. They trail by 15 here at home after one quarter of play. Harinko can change that, and she shoulders contact. Body contact came from Shamara Daigle. The block came from Kiera White. White looks confused, but again, it's the body contact on the drive that was the reason for the foul call. You can see already, Harinko just has that gene for wanting to get into the lane, wanting to score, wanting to be the one to take the shot. And again, this is women's professional basketball. You know, you're not talking about a 30-second shot clock like you have at the women's college basketball level. 24 seconds, you got to get into your offense quicker. You got to find shots quicker. And kind of having somebody like that on your team is very important. And now another turnover. Shamara Daigle, All-Army, traveled and gave it away. Here's a three. Horinko almost banked it home. Rebound corralled by Army. Quaisha Anderson now stepping into a three from the wing, no good, off the hands of Radiance Felton. Horinko has a defender behind her with a little hand check, but wasn't called, and they'll reset with 18 to shoot. Vanessa Neal with the left-handed drive inside. What a dish on the weak side block. Mercedes Walker able to just pick it up and put it home from there. But Vanessa Neal, for the second time here tonight, able to draw a second defender on the dribble drive and find the open man on the block. Deflection there out of bounds, last touch by Neal, but the active hands by Neal, the energy from Neal, it's all been brought a level higher here in the opening stages of the second quarter. Radiance Felton has it on the left wing. Felton picked up the dribble in a tough spot. On the floor first is Allison Lewis. They're going to give this to All Army, but again, that shot clock reset, and there was never a change in possession. That really should be a shot clock violation, and that's the discussion that today Davis Kane is having with the referees right now. There was no real change in possession. It was a 50-50 ball, and now that's the call that will be made. So that's a worthwhile and a useful conference there by the officials. They got it right. They thought about it. Now a back cut from Neal. She's fouled. She'll shoot two at the line. And a find there from number 3, Brittany Horinko. Neal off the front rim. Neal has been the kickstarter here, though, in the second quarter. Defensively, offensively, she's done it all. And hits one of two. 28-18, 8:22 to play, second quarter. The Reign on a 5-0 spurt to open up this second stanza. Radiance Felton hands off. Here's a drive from Kiera White. Gets through the defender, puts up a wild shot. Good hands there by the Reign, and now a baseball pass up the floor. Finds Renee Womack. Womack for Horinko. Double teamed inside, puts up a crazy shot. No good. I think Horinko thought she was fouled. Here comes Daigle the other way. A drive from the corner, poked away from behind by Mercedes Walker, but it will stay with All Army.
Army basketball, number 11, Laura Postel checks back in for the Philadelphia Reign.
12 to shoot. An illegal screen will send it back the Reign's way. Foul will go against Tia Faleru. Mike Myers, head coach of the All Army women's basketball team, wants a timeout here with 7:40 to play here in the second quarter. You're watching Philadelphia Reign basketball here on Facebook Live, and we'll be right back. We welcome you back inside Chestnut Hill College. Philadelphia Reign basketball here on Facebook Live. The Reign were down 15 to start this quarter, and they've cut it to 8 with one more coming at the line. Allison Lewis cuts through the defense. The old-fashioned three-point play for Allison Lewis. And it's a 28-21 basketball game. Allison Lewis, great job defensively there. Here's a drive inside. Daigle gonna have to launch the three. Doesn't see the time, and a shot clock violation. Allison Lewis was into the head of number 25, Aquisha Anderson. It started at the top of the key with Anderson batting away at the hand of Allison Lewis. That's something that could have been called for an offensive foul. Something where normally the referees will just tell you to cut it out, essentially. But if it continued, could have been something of note. And then Anderson not noticing where the shot clock was. And Neal is taken down by number 4, Jayla Harris. Neal for three, no good off the front rim. Strong rebound there by Kiana De Oliveira. Jayla Harris hands off, now a three. No good off the back rim, and then out to the rain. And Mercedes Walker couldn't quite get to the pass. Horinko a little bit off target. But the Rain very much right back in this game. A strong effort. And they've kept all Army scoreless for the first 3.5 minutes of this second quarter. Harris is content to let this shot clock move all the way down. They haven't passed it, now they have for the first time. Radiance Felton has it. All of a sudden down to 5, settling for a three. No good, but an offensive rebound inside. And that horn shouldn't have sounded. That one absolutely hit the rim the first time. But the Rain come back, 5:59 to play second quarter. They can cut it to 4 with a three. They're going to get an open look for three. No good. And the rebound there by number 14, Radiance Felton, who will slow it down. Knocked out of bounds there by number 3, Brittany Horinko. 17 to shoot for all Army women's basketball. So I'll take this though from the corner. Radiance Felton pulls it back to the logo now. Kiera White. Inside they go. Great position inside. Counted and one. Tia Faleru does all the work ahead of time, backing down Aisha Baker. And by the time the ball got there, it was too late. Baker commits the foul. Valero completes the old-fashioned three-point play, and the lead is back to 10. First points of the quarter for all Army women's basketball. Zone concepts here for all Army women's basketball as Rain got into the middle of it but couldn't finish. Now a 3-on-1. Taking it all the way to the hole. Too strong off the hands of Kiera White. And now the Rain in transition. 3-on-3. Horinko dribbles it off her knee. Ball is loose on the floor, and the foul is going to be called against number 2, Shamara Daigle. It's already the 15th foul against all Army women's basketball. Still more than halfway still to play in this second quarter. So Horenko will get one more at the line, and every subsequent foul will send the Reign to the charity stripe. Horenko takes advantage. And now an 8-point deficit for the home Reign. Knocked out of bounds, last touched. It's actually last touch by All Army. Great defensive play by Horenko, and a media timeout has been called on the floor. 4:56 to play, second quarter, our inaugural broadcast here on Facebook Live of the Philadelphia Reign basketball team. The new WBDA professional team in Philadelphia. Come on out and support. Thanks for being with us here this afternoon on Facebook. We'll be right back. Philadelphia Reign basketball team coming to a community event near you. One of the more active teams that you're going to find in this or any other area. They work closely with the mayor's office on community-involved projects, community service, and these are a great bunch of role models for women in the area. Really tremendous to have this franchise here in Philadelphia. So excited to be a small part of it here on the broadcast side, and lots of good things to come here for the Philadelphia Reign. Backcourt pressure. All Army able to elude it. Here's Jayla Harris. Gets all the way in, floats it. No good. Horenko's double team. Splits the double, and here she comes down the floor with numbers. Makes one miss, puts it up. Offensive foul, but that was very close to the restricted area. Danita Adams stood in, but the restricted area there, that red circle that you see in the lane, that was precariously close to being inside that, which would have made it an automatic block. Under 4 minutes, 30 seconds to play. Second quarter here from Chestnut Hill College, the home of the Philadelphia Reign. Good look from about 12 feet on the baseline, Danita Adams. It's a 1-3-1 zone for All Army. Popping up for two, it's good. Renee Womack off the feed from Mercedes Walker. It's an 8-point deficit for the Reign and a foul called. Brittany Horenko tried to poke it away from behind. Took down number 30, Danita Adams on the play. That's got to be a travel. They said it was tipped. And taking advantage is Taylor Alton. That was right in front of the referee on that side. We're seated on the opposing side, so she had a good look at it. Good look inside on the block. What a block inside by number 24, Kiara D'Oliveira. Now All Army has 3-on-2 if they hurry. Head fake on the three. Good look inside, and what a scrambling block. Renee Womack says no at the rim. Army maintains possession, but Womack came out of nowhere and stopped an easy one. And now they're going to go back the other way. He was actually last touched after all that by D'Oliveira. Good finish inside. Lauren Postel, such good footwork inside. Starts to her left, turns the other way, and then ends up going over her right shoulder with her left hand. So difficult to guard. Now we'll roll inside to the block, and point blank miss from Kiana D'Oliveira. Jayla Harris set that up on a silver platter. And a turnover there. A little bit too fancy going behind the back from Horinko. And it remains a 9-point deficit with 2:33 to play in the second quarter. .15 to shoot. A foul is called on the jump shot. It'll be Postel. Call for the personal. Radiance Felton will shoot 2 at the line. Well short is Felton on the first foul shot. Chance to create a double-digit lead here for All Army women's basketball. Long on the second, but another offensive rebound, and that's become a problem for the Reign. Bailed out by a travel. Got to box out all those foul shots, and now they'll get an opportunity. Still maintaining that 9-point lead. They can cut in this and cut it down to 2 possessions here with a 3. Not quite enough off the bottom of the glass and knocked out of bounds by Allison Lewis. Both the defenses have tightened the screws a little bit in the later stages of the second quarter. And a moving screen once again comes from Taylor Alton. That's the right call as she set the screen, but before was finished with it. Started to turn her body into the defender so as to impede her progress. Alton's talking to the official all the way down the floor, but that's going to be called 10 times out of 10. Great look inside. Walker puts it up and good. That's strength inside from Walker. It's taken away, but it's going to get a foul call first. Body contact on the drive. That's the 4th team foul against the Reign, so still no foul shots here for All Army. After a bit of confusion, now they are going to take it out of bounds underneath the basket. Next foul will put the Reign in the penalty. And a travel will give it right back to the Reign. So what was a 15-point deficit after the first 10 minutes of play has tightened up considerably here in the second quarter. Brittany Horinko drives to her left, gets inside. What a look on the baseline. Allison Lewis too easy. All Army caught ball watching, and that's the value that Horinko has. Army knows that she can drive. It needs to prevent penetration. 5-point deficit for the Reign. Closest it's been since the first few minutes of the game. No good, rebound tap forward, and here comes Horinko. Lewis the trailer, and a kick ball will keep it with the Reign 58 seconds to play in the second quarter. Good strong catch right inside Allison Lewis. A designed play, and today Davis Kane, the head coach of the Reign, is fist pumping as she goes down the bench. A designed play to lob it up to Mercedes Walker, to slip in Allison Lewis, knowing that nobody was fronting the inbounder, and that's a thing of beauty. And now here's a steal. A drive all the way to the hole. What a block! Renee Womack took it to the 10, and Kiana De Oliveira said no. That's the right play, though, from Womack, because she knows that not only is it a transition opportunity, it's an opportunity to go 2 for 1. In fact, if Horinko gets this look, she should launch it, and she does, and she hits. We're tied at 36. They've come all the way back. There's only about a 1 second differential between game and shot clock. All Army did a good job to hold that ball on the baseline before throwing it in, knowing that the time will continue to tick. Now a fadeaway 3 brings rain and hits. Final 2 seconds. Horinko will try to tie it. No good. Jayla Harris.